as always, this doesn't mean anything to anybody, but I smell really good. Yay for quitting cigarettes and buying a bunch of perfume. Anyways, oh, that's where my camera is. I set it up across the room. Uh, Tonight, we're just going to fuck up a dress a little bit that I got at Ross a while ago. No, I got it at Goodwill. Anyways, there's a dress that I got at Goodwill a hot minute ago. And yeah, we're going to cut it into little pieces. So that'll be fun. I'm also listening to the MTV show Parental Control in my ears um, because that's what I wanted to listen to. One of the parental control complaints that they've had so far, I need to use sewing scissors. Uh, One of the issues that they have with this girl's boyfriend is that he keeps hitting on the dad's girlfriend. And I fucking love that so much. It's such a goddamn ballin' move, dude. Always hit on your girlfriend's dad's girlfriend. Genius. And she was like, oh, he calls me a MILF and I don't like that. And I'm like, all right, you don't like that. Fine. Don't take the compliment then. You guys don't call older women MILFs if they don't want you to. Also, don't call them that unless they have kids, because otherwise it's just kind of suggesting that an older woman is a mom. And that's not always true, you know? You gotta be inclusive when you're being a weird little creep. All right, so this dress comes in two parts, or it's really one part. It's this dress, and I really like that it's got like sheer stuff on it. I think that part's fun, but it's way too big on me, and I hate this dumb elastic part in the middle. So hence why I'm cutting it into two pieces. And then we're gonna probably hem the top part so that it's a crop top, and then make the bottom into some sort of just making the skirt shorter as it currently exists. And then I can look like it's the prom dress of 10 Things I Hate About You's little sister, Bianca. That's her name, Bianca. Have you guys seen 10 Things I Hate About You? That's one of my favorite movies ever. Okay, so on parental control, this one dude just described this girl, Sky, as the type of girl that he's into because she looks you in the eyes when she's talking to you. Couldn't be me, bro. Could never be me. Catch me forever accidentally avoiding eye contact. Like, buddy, I have a hard time keeping eye contact with you camera right now. That's a whole thing for me. Dude from parental control is letting the girl know that they're going to go golfing. Oh, okay. The boyfriend whose job it is to be angry that people are going on dates with his girlfriend. Oh, well, oopsie. I didn't realize that the zipper goes down through the skirt part. Well, I'm glad that it was zipped up at the point when I did that then. We'll just sew it to make sure that it doesn't open up on its own and call it a day and it'll be fine. But that means that the top part, I now need to add a bottom part. We're going to be trying this stuff on as we go through it. I have a mirror nearby. So, oh, wait. I'm on stream. I can see myself. Okay. So we'll do this and then take it in the sides. That works. That makes sense. I can do that. I'm not fantastic at sewing. In fact, I'm like kind of bad, but I can technically do it. And there are people who are worse than, because there are plenty of people who cannot sew at all. All right. Since when does golf involve groping my girlfriend? Sorry, I'm quoting the TV show right now because it's fucking awesome. Every now and then we're gonna hear the annoying noise of my sewing machine because that's what a wholesome sewing stream is. It is just me being annoying. Alright. So we've got one stitch in here. Yo, this is the most off-brand song I've ever heard playing on the TV show right now. It sounds like Green Day, but is not even a little bit. Dude, so I watched the debate earlier, or part of it, and just wanted to die, obviously. But then I watched the interview with Biden afterwards. And buddy, that is a bummer because you know how I was talking about like it was really sad in 2015 watching everybody that I love and respect come out with the worst takes you've ever heard in your entire life. Yeah, now when they're shit talking Biden, I'm like, I could not agree with you harder, my dude. It's a terrible time. It's a huge bummer. And he's saying the exact same things that Trump said, how he's going on about how he's the most qualified person for the job. It's like, since when does that matter to who wins? Like, you'd think if he gave any remote shits about America at all, he'd just stop. But no, he hates us. He hates us. He loves himself. We can all go fuck ourselves. Because this man doesn't believe in polls. That's what he said too, is that he was saying that he didn't believe that the polling was accurate, that said that he's not going to win. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry. Are you Trump now? You just no longer believe that anything means anything? Because I get that polls don't really mean anything. I remember getting in a full-blown shouting match with my roommate in 2015 as he was like, Trump's not going to win. He's got a 30% chance of winning. And I was like, no, he has a 50% chance of winning. He is one of two candidates. And what do you know? The girl on parental control just said she's talking about the guy that her dad picked, and she's like, I know he'll be super funny knowing my dad. And I'm just like, oh, that is gross. I don't want my dad having anything to do with picking out who I'm dating at any point. And I think it's really fucking weird that there's an entire show in which that's what's happening. The boyfriend was just like, yeah, Captain Douche is around. Oh, yeah. Yikes, my dude. Absolute yikes, beginning to end on this show. I feel like I might have to thread. Ew, the dad just introduced his daughter as, and this is my little princess. Fucking gross, my guy. What a weird thing. She's an adult. I love this show so much because all the deeply insecure people who have every reason to be deeply insecure in that situation because their significant other's parents are actively trying to replace them. These people are just absolutely batshit insane. Except I understand that it's not real. Like, 99.9% of the time. Even to the point where the part where the parents are interviewing the potential relationship partner, significant other, there we go. I know how to say words. Um, that part where everybody's like saying what their jobs are and stuff, that's got to be fake, right? Because in the early 2000s, we had no way of following up on the internet. You weren't going to have a bunch of people being like, actually, I looked him up and this man does not do that for a living. Whatever the fuck it is that they'd say. Okay. So I'm trying out a thing now where I sew the underlayer of this so that it doesn't flip around, but I want to leave the sheer layer off so that it covers it and looks fancy and nice like it should. We'll see if that actually ends up working out. I really enjoyed the other day. I got very positive feedback on like talking about sewing and general wholesome stuff, which is why I was like, yo, I promise it won't get dark this time. But the description did say fingers crossed because I did think that I would probably end up talking about that Biden shit because I watched it earlier and it just broke my brain and ruined me and made me sad in a very real way. All right. We're tying a little knot and it'll be the end of this hand sewing portion. I'm really proud of myself though for how well this is coming along. Ow! Okay, well, I said that and then I immediately stabbed myself. The friggin'. What the fuck just happened? Okay, so I was sewing and I went to pull the thread and my needle just snapped the end of the thread. So what do I do? What's the move here? Cut it off and call it a day? Because that is technically a knot. Let's see. Yes, that's close enough. That looks like something, probably, maybe. All right, now we got to turn it inside out and sew it, which is going to be interesting, seeing as how there's the two layers get confusing for me. I want to think that I'm bright until I start sewing things and I have to like reverse engineer stuff. Okay. We're just gonna go for it now with these stitches on the sides that are meant to take it in some. Wish me luck. Okay. We're on the part of the episode of parental control where she's got to pick somebody, and I feel like that went by crazy fast because I did not start the episode long before talking to you guys. I'm gonna be really sad if Charlie doesn't pick me. That's how stupid the dude sounds. He's talking stupid and he sucks and I hate him. I don't actually. He's just very annoying and pretty demeaning to the girl because early 2000s television thought that it was really funny to be sexist as hell. Dude, people talk mad shit on the Me Too movement sometimes, and I'm like, Like, anybody who talks mad shit on Me Too was not a girl in the early 2000s, because that was the gnarliest. That was a large part of what made me really hate being a girl. Unfortunately, I guess I'll get into it at some point. One of my friends from my YouTube channel, who we did see a lot back in the day. Sorry, the girl was just like, Scott, you have a great body, and we had a lot of fun today, but you're just a little too confident. Like, all right, bitch, fine. Guess I'm too good for you, is what you're trying to tell me. But anyways, one of my friends from my channel from back in the day, she uses the fact that she's always wanted to be a boy to mean that trans people just shouldn't transition because she didn't. And I fucking hate that in my bones, bro. She's the most annoying, shittiest person. And I used to love her. So, hate that. Hate when that happens to people, which seems to happen so much in post Christian conservative life. Ooh, okay, okay. This might look kind of all right. Let's see if we can get it on. Why did I wear my world's chunkiest sneakers today? The fact that I'm struggling to get it on means that I probably made it the correct size for high-waisted. Yeah, okay. Hold on. Oh, sick. All right. Well, you see it? You see the skirt? How cute it is? We did it. We friggin' did it, y'all. Now for the top. The top is extremely ugly. Let's see if we can pull it over my head right now. Now that we've cut it into a crop top, I feel like it's maybe a little better. I should put my mirror in the way over here. Okay, so I'm thinking that if we just fold it over, we can crop it like that. Or do I just kind of let it ride? Why is it so difficult deciding? A big part of my stupid decision here is that my thread that I have loaded up in my sewing machine right now is white. And if I was a better man, I would load this up with black thread so that it actually matches. Or I can just say fuck it and go through and hope that I sew a straight line in white. And like I can't see that happening, but we could certainly dream. I'd love to believe that that's what's going to happen here. Okay, well, first and foremost, I'll do the thing where I sew on either side. Okay, side note, I just heard, I can't see the TV that's playing parental control right now from where I am, but I can hear it. And now the parents in this new episode are really going off on their daughter's boyfriend's baggy pants. So it's racist. We're about to see how racist is. Yep. I was correct. Hate being correct there. I'm gonna need, a second reason why you don't like your daughter's boyfriend. Oh, holy shit. Well, holy shit. I said that, and then 2 seconds later, the parents go, uh, and he hates her dog. He views her dog as a threat. All right, well, if we're talking about substantial reasons to not like your daughter's partner, views her dog as a threat, I'm gonna go ahead and count that as legitimate. You know what? You know, most of your reasoning is racist, but that part, hates her dog and views the dog as a threat, I don't like that one. I wouldn't want my daughter dating somebody who hated their dog. I'm not gonna have a daughter, so that's how I feel good about that one. I'm not gonna have any children, but if I had children and their significant other not just hated their dog, but really any dog at all ever, I'd be like, that person is a monster and you should not spend any more time with them. Oh my God. Okay. We've got one part of the side zipper down. Let's freaking go. Let's see if we can get the other side. And by let's see if, oh, they're interviewing potential new boyfriends for her. And one of them had a tattoo that says love is dead. And maybe that's just me, but I feel like that's not going to work out great for you. Oh, son of a bitch. Son of a. The thread came out of the needle, and now I don't know where the thread even was. All right. It goes down that way. What the fuck? Okay. I done fucked this up. Okay. Okay. I literally thought that I broke my sewing machine, and I only got it a little while ago, and then figured out how to use it. Okay. 3. Okay. Perfect. I loop it through there. 4, 5. And then I put it through the needle. Okay. Well, this has been significantly more annoying than it needed to be. Let's see if I can do this. I believe in me. The problem with listening to parental control in my AirPods while doing a live stream is that, generally you try not to leave too much dead space. But me, now, I'm like, but parental control is on and it's too fascinating. What? Oh my God, sorry. Dude, on parental control to the girl's parents is like, is that a nipple? Talking about his girlfriend's shirt. And the dad is like, that's not appropriate. It's like, yeah, no shit, that's really uncomfortable. I hated it, and I'm not even that girl's parent. I think that sewing shorts are probably going to work better, like short form content versus sewing on stream a lot, because the sounds of a sewing machine are so annoying. I don't even like it hanging out here, so I can't imagine how unpleasant it is on stream. But as always, the point of streaming was less to just generally stream and more because your girl's got mental health issues and this is her new coping strategy. And her lightning white smile, that's just how some dude described a girl. Yeah, check out my. Sorry, that was great. Some dude just said that a guy with a scarf looked like Harry Potter, and I just appreciated that, and I just thought that that was a fun time. If I try to sew this in a hem, am I gonna fuck the whole thing up? We're gonna find out. I'm taking off the secondary part of the sewing thing, and this will mean running it through okay. Oh, I know what people do. I get it. That's why they pin stuff to make sure that it's straight before they start sewing it. Okay. I can be a sewer. But are you allowed to sew with the needles still on it? And by are you allowed to, I mean, does it work? Like, what's the dealio with that? Doing something right is so unusual to me. I am way more used to half-assing something and doing a shit job that still technically counts rather than actually trying to do my best. And that also kind of applies to this YouTube channel as well, that me posting again on it was me just like doing the least, you know? And now that's one of my most viewed videos aside from my new short, which kind of popped off, which was crazy. But yeah, that live stream I'd done, my whole thought process was like, you know, I'll upload a real video and I won't just be live streaming. And now all I do is live stream because God forbid I put effort into something. But it takes me tons of effort to make myself live stream. It takes tons of effort to make myself do literally anything at all. But that's how it is for lots of people. So that one's not unique to me, you know. Okay. So that's one half. Let's get this other half. It's coming along. I love when on parental control, the people on the date who have like a boyfriend or girlfriend back home. I love when they're just shit talking their boyfriend or girlfriend back home because it's just crazy inappropriate and deeply uncomfortable. And I don't care that it's not real. I know none of it's not real, and I refuse to give up my strong feelings on this show, regardless of the reality of it. Okay. I gotta. The girl was just like, would you say that right now you have time for a girlfriend? And he's like, hell yeah, I got nothing but time, which is a phenomenal answer. And also, this is how I know that this TV show is a period piece, because ain't no boy in 2024 being like, do I have time for a relationship? Hell yeah, I got nothing but time, regardless of whether or not that is true and is the case. Sorry, boys in 2024. I'm not trying to hate on y'all. I just think it's fascinating how people's minds work. Very especially boys going on dates in 2024. If I've got any ladies watching this, please let me know if I'm right or if that's just me, because I feel like that's right generally. Okay, I got one more pin, and then this is technically pinned how it's supposed to go. So we'll try sewing it and see if it works with the annoying ass sewing machine. Okay. Wish me luck, everybody. Okay. 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 The needles for this part definitely need to come out. The girl on MTV being like, I definitely want a modeling act. And he's like, you have to look for it. My point being, girl, absolute best of luck acting on parental control. I know you're really acting your heart out right now, and yikes. Okay. We're going to stop the thing at where the... I was saying we were going to stop the sewing machine at where the zipper goes, but I just realized since we can zip it down part of the way, that counts. And also it pulls over my head just fine. Who gives a shit? We're going to continue sewing it, and I'm going to crush it, and it's going to look beautiful. Taking needles out. Okay, we're getting real close, almost to the end. Okay, boom. That's the end of hemming that, which, you know what? I was right. I should have gone back and grabbed a black thread because, oof, that doesn't look fantastic. But it technically looks cleaner than if I hadn't have hemmed it, which I'd been thinking of. So we'll go through and we'll cut off the extra fabric, and this will count. Right now we're getting all the pins out of it. Let's see what this text says. Okay. Sweet. We're gonna get these needles out. We're gonna cut off the excess thread, and then I'll cut off the excess fabric, and then I'll try on the shirt, and if it's good, then that's kind of, I finished it, potentially. You're gonna see if I actually finished it, or like if it's good or not. Okay. Oh, that's savage. On parental control, the one girl is saying how it's going to be a hard decision for her because she loves tall guys, and her parents picked one really tall guy for her. And like, that's fucked up. That's unfair to the last dude. Not his fault if he's a short king. And I like him more for it. Okay. These scissors are just not going to cut it, so we'll see if the shearing scissors will do enough to get excess fabric off. It's seeming like it. Okay. I think this is actually working. Oh my God, you guys. I've never hemmed something just straight up, so I like didn't know if that would be shockingly difficult or something, you know? But it seems, at least to me, preliminarily, like it worked out really well and looks really nice. They're at the point now in the show where she's got to pick who she's gonna be with. She told one guy, like, I really love your smile, I really like your energy, but I need a guy who's just a little bit more rough around the edges. And there's nothing I love more than thinking that you know somebody from 30 minutes that you filmed in an afternoon with MTV. And I know that she doesn't mean any of the things that she's saying, and it doesn't matter anything that she's saying, but I care. Okay. Inside out, and huh, huh. That looks like a shirt. That, yeah, I feel like that counts as a shirt. Okay. Let's go. Ha! I'm wearing an undershirt, so you can't see my stomach, but you would be able to see a little bit of midriff. Yes. Okay, this is the two part so far. Something needs to happen with the sleeves because I'm not loving them. I'm thinking maybe I like shoulder cutouts. Maybe if it cut out the whole shoulder. Let me look at my full length that I should have moved over for filming. Well, damn, honestly, it kind of works just like this. Well, geez, okay. Let's see if it works. Without, sorry y'all, I'm changing, but I'm doing it off camera for obvious reasons. Boom. All right, we got this. Yes. All right. That's how the dress turned out. I know it's really hard to see from over here, I feel like, but that, let's go. We'll see if I change the sleeves later, but honestly, for right now, I'm pretty good with them. So, yay! I am going to head out now and go to sleep because I am shockingly tired, but I wanted to do a live stream simply because I keep making myself do it every day. It's good for me. Yeah, I hope that y'all have a beautiful evening. And yeah, you're crushing it. You're wonderful. You're glorious. I love you so very much. You're just the greatest. All of you. So yeah, have a good night.